We're forced to put our relationship on hold. Now she seems a bit more distant. Verdict?
Well, if she's distant, because typically, like I did an email this morning, the girl wanted a break. And typically, what's happening is a lot of women will put when the feelings are gone, and because women care about how they feel about you, not how much of a good guy you are, how loyal you are, how much money you have. If their feelings are gone, they're not feeling it. They're feeling like they want to be somewhere else, and they want to be with a man that stimulates their emotions, that they can totally let go and surrender to and submit to and trust him because he's man enough to handle everything. And when a guy doesn't do that, because that's what a lot of them have done, they come to me and they start reading 3% Man, and they recognize, like the one guy this morning, he referred to himself, he says, I did like every needy, I over pursued, every like beta male, begging, pleading, every beta male behavior you can think of, he did with his girlfriend. And so a woman recognizes that, hey, you're a great guy, but bottom line, she ain't feeling it. She's not feeling the chemistry. There's no spark. She doesn't feel the same way as she used to. She'll start saying she's confused. She needs some space. And typically that's what happens is they want space. And so you never try to keep somebody who doesn't want to keep you. And so if somebody wants space and doesn't want to be around you, you give them space. You give them an infinite amount of space. And when somebody basically says, I would rather not spend time around you and talk to you and I need space, you have to give them so much space you're willing to never speak to them again. Because they're the ones that are withdrawing from you. So let them withdraw, because you must love in such a way that the person you love feels free. Because women also instinctually know when they withdraw from you and they're confused about their feelings, and then they don't hear from you or about you in a week or two, and then she sees an Instagram story where you're out with your friends having a good time, and there's cute girls in the background, and she's thinking, I know that girl with the red hair. I've always liked my boyfriend, and she seems really close, and she's smiling at him. I bet she's moving in, and we did a video a few weeks ago, and Caroline was here on that one, and she did not like that idea, but it works. And when she hears that you're having a good time without her, and not only are you having a good time, but it seems like you might even have more fun without her because there's cute girls around, and the guy that she was hoping maybe things would work out with, that she's thinking about monkey branching to, he does something that makes himself look weak or whatever, he turns her off, and now you're living the life and there's pretty girls around, and then she's wondering, and then she, the kitty cat comes back home and makes more of an effort, and that's what you want. And so when a woman is backed away from you like that, you got to let her do 100% of the calling, texting, pursuing. She pushed you away, she's got to pull you back in. And what guys often make the mistake of doing is when she comes back, they go right back to the same needy behavior, calling, texting too much, constantly seeking attention and validation, and her feelings go bloop, they plummet once again, and then she gets the same feelings. I need space, and you get the same thing. So you have to let women come to you at their pace, especially in that situation.
Yeah, I completely agree, because I've been guilty of doing that to an ex before. Yeah.
You tell them there's no chemistry, no spark.
Mm-hmm.
Your feelings have changed.
Mm-hmm.
I need space.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not you. It's me. And it's me. And it's
I was on a phone session yesterday with a guy, and he was telling me that his girlfriend said, it's not you, it's me. I even did an article probably 10 years ago about that phrase. It's like women globally say that word. They say it in other languages, but they all say the same
BS.
Thing.
It's total BS.
Yeah.
No, it's me. It's not them.
For me, it's BS.
No, it's definitely not.
From my
it's definitely
experiences.
For me, hurt their feelings.
For me, I've never actually had that before. It's usually the guy that comes back to me. So,
I guess it depends.
Well, that's because they dumped you. It wasn't that you dumped them.
Yeah. Because I know how to leave people alone when they want to be left alone. So
yeah. Jocelyne walked away and never looked back. And came back. She heated up a little leftovers. Found a better replacement.
He's not a replacement if I actually care for him, though.
He was an upgrade. Then.
He is an upgrade.
He's an upgrade.
Everybody
says nice things about the new guy. The last one, they were like, eh. But this guy, they're like,
He The new one said I could do better, and guess what? He was actually better.
Yeah, that's because he was been spying on you the whole time. He's like, oh, you can do better in flirting, as in me. That's what he meant
He
by
might have
that.
not had his glasses on, but maybe he had binoculars.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Stalking your profile.
Oh my god.
I mean, iPhone does have like that magnifying glass.
He was trying to plant
That's
the
true.
seed
Oh my god.
in your brain, not in your vagina.
Okay.
He
okay. Yeah. Just making
nailed
sure.
that balloon, though.
The quickest way to get somebody else's attention is to remove yours. And when somebody just basically tells you that your attention is worthless to them, it doesn't make them feel anything, then give them the gift of missing you
That is true.
permanently.
Silence is deadly,
That is
Exactly.
true.
The silence is deafening.
That's definitely true.
and it drives men insane.
Yeah.
Well, some men. Depends on how much you talk.
You know, funny enough, I actually had a friend of mine who went through a breakup, and the guy basically he's a bum, man. Like, he's such a huge bum. And I ended up telling her basically the same things that we would say about like giving him the gift of missing you and stuff. And he's like, oh, because apparently they were like on a break, quote unquote, but they broke up. I don't know. It really makes absolutely no sense. Their relationship is not like.
Women basically
kinda
do
special.
that, and it's monkey branching. Why they like one of them that from the email was saying that we may get back together again someday, and
Yeah,
a few
no,
days
that's
later
exactly
he
what
sees
happened.
on Instagram, but he's blocked. But his sister, she forgot to block his sister, sees that now she's got a new boyfriend, and meanwhile she's letting this guy think that they may get back together, which is true. When she said it in the moment, that's what she meant, because she's still going vacillating between the ex and the new guy, but she's posted on social media she's with the new guy, which is hidden from her ex, but obviously his sister
waiting for
helps
stability.
helps
No,
him
but
with a
he
little intel there.
actually told my friend that thing. It's like, oh, we might get back together someday. And it's like, and the funny part, he's like, oh, if you want to mess around with other guys, you can, LOL. And I'm like telling her, well, if he's telling you to do that, do that. And if you're brave enough, do it with 3 guys in the same room.
What?
No, I'm being for real.
I mean,
the same
shit.
time.
If she's
That's
brave
savage.
enough, yeah.
3 different
he
guys
said-
at one time, adding 3
Just
to the
getting
body.
right.
Because he's like, oh, you.
Yeah,
you
honestly,
I mean, you
the
don't have to
guys, it's
go to
kinda
Pound Town,
different. It has a
but-
different effect, because this dude, it's like if that's your girlfriend and she's got 3 different dudes blowing
no,
their
but they're
loads in her
exes.
face,
No, that's the
you're gonna be
thing.
like, oh man, I'm not taking her back. She's a hoe. She
What?
belongs to the
A
street.
hoe?
I'm just
The show.
listen. The point is that
It has a
can make
different
out with them.
effect on men than
no,
it
I'm
does
not
on
saying it in that
women when men
regard,
do it.
but it's like
That's all they're
he's
going to be
telling
thinking
her.
about.
He's telling her, oh, we might get back together someday, but if you want to mess around with other people, you can. And in a way, like if from how I see it, it's like,
Hey,
oh,
she
he's
reuses them.
He's
It's
using
not really
it as
adding
justification to be able to do that himself.
Yeah,
So I-
3 random guys dumping loads on your face is not the way to do it. But if you're dating or seeing a new guy and you seem to be really
Well,
happy
she's a
with
free.
him,
She's a single agent now. She's a free
that'd
agent
be
now.
fine. But going and saying get dick down by the football team all in one night is like,
I'm just,
no.
I'm just saying. The point
No,
is,
that
Okay.
will not have.
It-
If you're a
I
woman,
think
that will
Jocelyne
not
was
have the side effect.
exaggerating,
Yeah.
like a little bit.
was serious.
She was overly exaggerating.
serious.
yeah. But listen, the point is, yes, in a way, it's just like a saying, you know? It's like, if the dude's
She ain't a
telling you-
hoe.
listen, if the dude's telling you, oh, we might get back together someday, but hey, like, you can mess around with whoever you want. It's like,
You can bang whoever you want.
Do
to.
it.
I
You're
don't really
a free
care what
agent.
anybody says.
Just
If you're a
do
free
it.
agent, nobody has the real estate on your vagina
all I'm saying
except for you.
is that if he's
Do
okay
whatever
with it,
makes you fucking happy.
I'm saying if he's okay with it, so
not
be
a
it.
numbers
Like,
game.
do it. And if he gets upset, sounds like a personal problem. He let her. He
What
let
did
her
Lil
go.
Wayne say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Boom.
Yeah.
No one's counting.
I'm just saying, it's like, dude, it's like.
I'm counting.
I would like to see the look on his face when she actually does her own thing and then he gets upset.
She should just
There's
go
guys
and
that
have
do
fun.
that, dude.
If it's a dude that's literally giving her
Then have her
ultimatums,
cake and eat
then
it
what is
too.
she?
Okay,
Yeah.